Last week I started on my camera jewelry project. Our phones are already kind of like jewelry, but I have this feeling that it'd be interesting to take cameras and flex cables and other components from the electronics market and wear them as ornaments on necklaces and things like that. I sketched out a few ideas, and I did some preliminary research on Google Images and Pinterest. Searches for camera jewelry return this kind of stuff. Skeuomorphic pendants shaped like SLRs and camera lenses. Over the weekend I did some research into chainmail. I thought it could be interesting to have camera chainmail, but so far I haven't quite figured out how to make it. Last Wednesday, I took my first trip to Shuibei, the city's jewelry district. I found street-level stores like this. I also went into the Shuibei market. There I found even more stores selling finished goods, bracelets and necklaces, and colored stones. Most of what I found were finished products, which wouldn't be much help for my project. On Monday, I went back to Shuibei. Amidst the street-level stores, I found a couple places selling DIY jewelry supplies. I bought a few meters of silver-plated chains and these jump loops for 7 yuan per gram. Yesterday I returned to the electronics market. It took a while, but eventually I found some stores selling camera modules. I couldn't find any stores selling iPhone cameras, so I picked up a few of these Oppo cameras for 10 RMB a piece. In the market I ran across one store selling light sensors. These tiny sensors are in the earpiece of the phone and help detect when you've raised it to your ear to turn off the screen. They're really small. Here's a few different kinds. I watched some YouTube clips about jewelry making and made my way to Troublemaker, a makerspace on the 7th floor of one of the electronics markets. Hank and Alexi, who work here, let me use their drill press and CNC. I took a drill to these cameras in the hopes that I could turn them into a kind of bead. Drilling from the side separated the lens from the sensor. It won't work for stringing them onto jewelry, but they do look beautiful inside. Next I used the CNC to pierce right through the center of the camera. The drill went through cleanly and the assembly stayed together. Here's what they look like under a digital microscope. I repeated the process with a few flex cables. I used some pliers and tools and strung the camera onto the chain. It's a modest design, but it's a first step. Not that it suits me very well. Oh God, I'm clenching my teeth around this liquor wet line. I lose my mind.